Hello, so today we are solving New York Times hard Sudoku puzzle, and today is July 1st, 2026. I'll take you through the rules and then we'll solve it. Okay, so the rules are pretty simple. We have to place digits 1 to 9 once in every row, once in every column, sorry for that, and once in every 3 by 3 box. So no digit from 1 to 9 can repeat in a row, in a column, or in any of the 3 by 3 boxes given here. Those are all the rules. The link to play this puzzle will be the first link in the description. So let's get started. To begin with, I'm looking for digits which only have one place to go in a box. Let's see if I can find some digits like that. Um, I don't think I see any such digit yet. Uh, I'm hoping there is at least one. So if there are no such digits, we'll have to go with pencil marking, which I don't want to do this early in the puzzle. So all right, I think I'll move to pencil marking instead of doing wasting time in this. Okay, so look at this box and look at these pairs of 1 and 4. Right, so 1 4 cannot be here because 1 4 is already in this row. 1 4 cannot be here because 1 4 is already in this row. So 1 and 4 have to go here. 4. Right. Then these three digits are from 6, 8, and 9. And this cannot be 9 because of this 9. So this has to be the 9. And now these are just 6 and 8. Right. All right, now where does the 8 go in this box? 8 cannot be here. 8 cannot be here. And 8 cannot be here because 8 is in one of these two cells already. So this one has to be an 8. Okay, I have something more. So look at this box and where does the 7 go? 7 is not here. 7 is also not here because of this 7. So 7 is in one of these two cells. That means in this row, 7 is in one of these two cells, which means 7 is not here. And we also know that 6 is not here and 3 is not here. So 3, 6, and 7 are in these three cells. So 6, 3, and 7. And this one is not a 6. This one is not a 7. Okay, that's right. And that means that the remaining three digits are going to be here, and they are 2, 5, and 8. And voila, look at this. 8 cannot be in one of any of these two cells, so 8 has to go in the only remaining cell, and that's here. That is good. Now we know what these two digits have to be. They are 7 and 9, but 9 is not here, so this has to be 7, and this has to be a 9. It's been going good for so far. And now look at this box. Where does the 7 go? 7 has been eliminated from these three cells by this 7, and from these two cells by this 7. So 7 goes in the only remaining cell, and it's here. Now 7 is not here, and 7 is not here, so 7 is in one of these two cells. That means 7 is not here, and 7 is not here, and 7 is also not here, so 7 is in one of these two cells. Okay, I think I get something more. So look at this box. These two digits cannot be 1, 9, and 4. So 1, 9, and 4 are here. So these three digits are 1, 9, and 4. This is not a 9. So it's a 1, 9, 4 pair, and the remaining two digits go in these two boxes, these two cells, and they are 2 and 6. But this one's not a 6, so it's a 2, and this one is a 6. Right, now look at this box. We know where does the 6 go. 6 is not here, and 6 is not here. 6 is also not here. And funny enough, 6 is also not here because one of these two digits has to be a 6 because 6 is nowhere else in this box. So 6 is in one of these two cells, which means 6 is not here. So the only remaining place in this box is this, and this is the 6. Okay. Oh, we just need two digits in this row. They are 5 and 8. This one can be 8 because of this one, this 8. So it has to be 5, and this one has to be 8. Now this makes this one a 6, this one an 8, and this 8 doesn't do much, but this 6 makes this one a 3, which means this is a 7 and this one is a 6. And now we only have one digit remaining in this column, and it is a 3. And now we have two digits here. They are 2 and 5. This one's not a 5, so it's a 2, and this one's a 5. Right, now 2 is not here, and 2 is not here, so this has to be a 2. And where does the 8 go? 8's not here, so this has to be an 8. Now we know what these three digits are. They are 3, 6, and 4. This one's not a 6, and that's about it. Okay. Okay, 2 is not here, and 2 is also not here, so 2 is in one of these two cells. So it's a 2, 7 pair. So now we just need three digits, and they are 1, 4, and 5. Well, we can pencil mark it. Now we have an interesting uh, X-wing here. So you can see that 1, 4 are in here, and 1, 4 are also somewhere in here. So there are not going to be any 1 and 4s here. So 1 and 4 are down here. Oh, we already know that from this row as well. So these three digits are 1, 4, and 8. This is not 1 and 8, so it has to be a 4. So these cannot be 4s. These are just 1 and 8. And this one is not an 8. So this one is a 1 and this one's an 8. Right, now this one, and this one will remove the ones from here, here, and here. So this has to be the remaining one. Right, now this 4 removes the 4 from here. Yes, it does. Oh, this 5 removes the 5 from here. Even in this almost filled grid, there's a surprising lack of 3s. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at this row and I see that we just need 4 digits. They are 4, 5, 7, and 9. Not very useful. Oh, Does it help? Uh, I don't think so. It doesn't help. Okay. What I was gonna say is that 7 is not here and 7 is not here. So 7 has to be in one of these two cells, which means 7 is not here and 7 is not here and 7 is not here. So 7 is in one of these two cells. That's not really useful right now. Am I blind? I don't see anything right now. Oh, I see now. 2 is not here and 2 cannot be here, so this has to be a 2. That is right. That is right. But does that help? I don't think that helps. 7. Okay, we have completed all the 8s in the grid. What remains? 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at this. In this row, we already have 1, 4 pair. So 1 and 4 are in one of these two cells. So this one cannot be 1 or 4. It has to be a 5, which means this is not a 5. That's something, right? Okay. Now 5 is not here, so 5 is in one of these two. And now this is a 5, 7 pair. That means we know the 3 digits here. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9. Okay. But this one cannot be 6 or 9, 9 or 6, so it has to be a 3, which takes out the 3 from these two cells and takes out the 3 from here, so it's a 4. This one's not a 4. Now this 4, and this 4 will force the 4 into this cell of the box. Right, right. Oh, now we know what these 3 cells are because we already have all the other digits in this row. So these are just 5, 7, and 9. Right. 5, 7, 9. This one's not a 7. This one's not a 5 or 9. So it has to be a 7, which means this is not a 7. These are just 5, 9, and this one's not a 5, so it's a 9. And this one's a 5. Right, that is some progress. And now this 7 will remove this 7 from here, so it's a 2. This one's a 7. And now this 2 and this 2 forces the 2 here in this box. Okay, now where does the 4 go in this row? 4 cannot be here, so 4 has to be here, which means these are not 4s. Now the remaining digit in this column has to be a 1. And these two are now going to be 3 and 4. This is not a 4, so it's a 4 and this one's a 3. Right, this 4 removes the 4 from here. It's a 1, it's a 4. Now it's just easy elimination. I'll start filling the digits. This 2 removes the 2 from here. It's a 5, it's a 2. 5's not here, 5's not here, so this is a 5, which means this is a 7, this one's a 5. So this has to be the 7. And now these are just 9 and 3. This one's not a 9, so this is a 9, and this one's a 3. This 9 will make this one a 6, and this one a 9. And this one would be a 6. and this one would be a 3. Now these two digits are going to be 9 and 1. And that's how the heart puzzle has been solved in just under 15 minutes. Bye.